Hello everybody, welcome back to another video to Sean Mirage tracking on this fantastic Thursday, November 16th, 2023. Well, in this video, guys, I'm going to be releasing my third winter 2023 and 2024 outlook. What kind of winter we going to have for the US this coming winter. So if you like these videos I be doing on my channel, please hit that like button and subscribe because that will really help out the channel. So let's get right into it. So right now, first of all, let's get in towards this because this is the most important thing. So let's make this big and let's get on this because I gotta make this video very quick because I got another video that's coming out today. We do have to watch the potential for severe storms in the next coming days for parts of the southeast because yes, like I was talking about in my previous videos, the potential for severe storms was going to be possible for parts of the southeast as a very strong trough that was going to dip down, bring very strong low-level jet winds and upper-level jet winds. So let's make this video short and let's don't waste time. So now let's get right into it. My winter 2023 and 2024 outlook. What kind of winter we gonna have? Well, let's look at this. So now we're gonna look at our core rewatch daily because because yes, this winter is gonna be a little bit different than last winter. In the past 3 winters, we've been locked into a La Nina. So the opposite between a La Nina is El Nino. The opposite between El Nino is La Nina, and these are two different things we track determine what kind of winter we're gonna have. Because in the past 3 winters, 2020 winter through 2023 winter, we've been locked into a La Nina. Because this winter we're gonna be in an El Nino. This winter is going to be a lot different than the past 3 winters because we're into a very strong one. The last time we entered, I think the last time we had a very strong El Nino during the winter was 2016. So yes, this is going to be a lot different. So first of all, let's look at our basins because, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh crap. Oh no. Go back. I didn't mean to do this. So first of all, we're going to look at the basins. This is what NOAA track when determining if we're in an El Nino, La Nina. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are 4 different basins NOAA tracked for the progression of El Nino or La Nina, whatever we going in. So NOAA 1+2 region. We got not NOAA. We got Nino 1+2 region, Nino 3 region, Nino 3.4 region, and Nino 4 region. So we're going to look at these basins. So all the basins have to be at least 0.5 Celsius degrees above average to be declared as an El Nino. And we are seeing that. We are seeing way above that. So the Nino 1+2 region is running 2.2 Celsius degrees above average. The Nino 3 region is running 2.0 Celsius degrees above average. The Nino 3.4 region is running 1.8 Celsius degrees above average. The Nino 4 region is running 1.3 Celsius degrees above average. So all the basins are running above average, and we are in a very strong El Nino. So this is what we call a very strong El Nino because these temperatures are well above average. These sea surface temperatures are well above average than what we see for this time of the year. So that is declared as a strong El Nino. So what's that going to mean for the U.S.? Not always going to be exactly, but during the El Nino, the Pacific Northwest be much drier and the Southeast be much wetter. While in the La Nina, the northern U.S. be much wetter and cooler, while the southern U.S. be warmer and drier. So let's look at the difference between a La Nina and an El Nino. So during the La Nina, the Pacific jet stream is much farther south. Yeah, the Pacific jet stream is not much farther south. The Pacific jet stream is much farther north. So the western U.S., the northern U.S., in the Ohio Valley see much wetter conditions, while the southern U.S. see much drier and warmer conditions. During the El Nino, it's the opposite. The Pacific jet stream is much farther south, so the Pacific jet stream will bring much wetter conditions and cooler conditions for parts of the southern U.S., while the northern U.S. will be drier and warmer. So I'm not going to go full detail on this because y'all already understand this. I talk about this in my previous videos. So now we're going to look at the winter 2023-2024 5-meter bar height and number. This is based on how strong the pressure is in the atmosphere because this is going to determine what kind of winter we're going to have. Is it going to be a dry winter or a wet winter? So now we're going to look at the CFS model. The CFS model is showing that yes, the eastern U.S. is probably going to be a lot of regions, so probably not going to see a lot of storms this winter, but you never know because it's been flip-flopping for the past couple updates, past months, so we got to kind of see what happened. The cam ships model is showing the complete opposite. It's showing that we're going to have a lot of traffic for parts of the eastern U.S. Why? But the thing is, look at this. The cam ships model is showing that there's going to be a lot of zonal flow this winter. So what's that mean? When we have a lot of zonal flow, that means that this winter could be pretty warm and pretty quiet. That's what we're saying. So the CFS model is showing there's going to be a lot of traffic in the west, which you don't typically see in an El Nino. That's a lot, Nino. I mean, not really, not even more like a neutral phase, but a lot of traffic for parts of the west. So that's not typical for an El Nino. So we got to kind of see what happens. I mean, I'm not going to be doing another winter forecast because this is my last one. So now we're going to look at the overall U.S. forecast. So what's the cam ships model showing? Well, the cam ships model showing that temperature anomalies, we're going to be near average for parts of the southeast, while the northern tip of the U.S., including Michigan and Wisconsin, the Ohio Valley models were said to be more Pacific, are going to see above average temperatures. While on the CFS model showing that there's going to be some below average temperatures for parts of the mid-Atlantic, while in the western U.S., going to be above average temperatures. The thing about this is the difference between the CFS and the cam ships model that's showing that both are not agreeing. The CFS model is showing that there's going to be below average temperatures for parts of the Ohio Valley, while on the cam ships model is showing that there's going to be above average temperatures for parts of the Ohio Valley. So different agreement. So now let's look at our precipitation anomaly forecast. How much rain we going to see this winter? Well, we got the opposite. We pretty much the same, but not too much. So the cam ships model is showing that the Pacific Northwest is going to be near average to slightly above average precipitation, while the CFS model is showing that it's going to be way below average precipitation. Possibly only seeing, probably the whole winter probably going to see only 6 inches of rain. While on the cam ships model is showing that it does have agreement when it comes to precipitation for parts of the southeast, but not when it comes to Florida, because we see a whole lot of difference. The cam ships model is showing that the South Florida is going to be slightly below average precipitation, while the CFS model is showing that there's going to be way above average precipitation. So we don't have an agreement. So this is going to be a hard forecast of what time of winter we're going to have, because we just got so much disagreement with these models. Like, they're not agreeing too much. So now what's my thoughts on this winter? So now we're going to look at my winter 2023-2024 severe weather outlook. How many severe weather outbursts we gonna see this winter? Well, if you're in the green, you ain't gonna see none. If you're in the red, you're just gonna see a lot of thunderstorms. Not severe thunderstorms, just regular thunderstorms during this winter. If you're in the darker red, that's means you're gonna see severe thunderstorms. If you're in that purple, that means you're gonna see tornado outbreaks, severe weather outbreaks, big severe weather outbreaks, tornado outbreaks. And I got the southern U.S. shaded in purple because I think that's where we're going to see the most severe weather outbreaks, because that Pacific jet stream, the storm system that we've been seeing for the past couple months that comes from the Pacific Northwest and dip down, we're going to be seeing a lot of this winter. And that's why I think we're going to see a lot of severe storms, because we're seeing that happening right now already, and what's going to happen in the next coming days. So now, how about my precipitation outlook? Well, if you live in the deep south, it's going to be a very wet one. If you live in the northern U.S., it's going to be a pretty dry one, especially back towards Washington and Oregon. I'm expecting way below average precipitation. While if you're in the light green, you're going to see near normal. If you're in the darker green, you're going to see slightly above average precipitation. And if you're in that darker green, you're going to see way above average precipitation. If you're in that purple, you're going to see very above average precipitation. Very above average precipitation means a very wet winter. So now, how much snow we going to see? Well, if you live in parts of the northern U.S., you're always going to see snow every winter. You're going to see anywhere from 30 to 50 inches of snow if you're in that purple, that dark purple. If you're in that purple, you're going to see anywhere from 20 to 30 inches of snow. If you're in that darker blue, you're going to see anywhere from 9 to 16 inches of snow. If you're in that blue, which is in this region right here, if you're in this regular blue, you're going to see anywhere from 6 to 9 inches of snow. And if you're in that light blue, you're going to see anywhere from 1 to 5 inches of snow. So just about the whole US except Florida's going to see snow this year. So now, how about my temperature outlook? How above average temperature is going to be parts of the northern US? Well, I'm putting that the northern US is going to be seeing well above average temperatures because like we see in El Nino, the northern US see much warmer conditions, while in the south sees much cooler conditions. So if you live in the deep south, temperatures might be slightly below average, while in the northeast, I'm expecting temperatures to be well below average. If you're in that yellow, that's average temperatures. So now, not too much. I didn't put no change in this because I think I'm still expecting the same type of storms. So if you live in the northwest, expect dry conditions. If you live in the northern U.S., typical northern U.S., Arctic blizzards. If you're in the yellow, we expecting mild conditions. I'm expecting blizzards for parts of the northeast because we're going to see a lot of northeasterns this winter. So I'm expecting a lot of blizzards, snowstorms. I'm expecting a lot of that for parts of the mid-Atlantic. If you live in parts of Florida, I'm expecting very wet conditions and severe storms. If you live in the deep south, I'm expecting wet conditions. If you live in the southwest, I'm expecting very wet conditions. And if you're in the Ohio Valley, including Tennessee, you might see a lot of snow this winter. So this was my winter forecast, and I hope you like it. If you do like it, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.